Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film. It's another Blu-ray update, and this time it is from the Indicator sale that recently happened. Now, this is something that doesn't happen a lot, that they have sales, and the prices aren't great, still better than their usual kind of prices. And I went in with a game plan, as you do whenever you know a good sale's coming up. Got the list of movies I want, and pretty soon that goes out of the window, and you end up picking the things that you really wanted, along with some things that you may not have picked up if it wasn't for the sake of the sale price. So I have my box here. I'll just look at the size of that thing. You'd think there was lots in there. There really isn't. This contains, if I remember right, 7 titles. That's all in this ridiculously large box. So I've already kind of opened it. Not stuck into it as yet. I mean, they're taking no chances with the packaging. It's crazy. So let's just get this out here. There's still more. There's the packages in there. We'll just start opening them up, see what we've got. There was some movies in this sale that I really wanted to get my hands on and managed to, luckily enough. So first, one of the ones I really wanted to see was Missing, starring Sissy Spacek and Jack Lemmon. It's all about an idealistic writer who goes missing during a Chilean coup in 1973. His father and his wife go searching for him to find out. I kind of love these mysteries. It's full of political tension. I have seen this a long time ago. I remember really enjoying it, and I wanted to pick it up and finally get to it. I think this is one that's close to selling out as well, so if you're interested, get to it sooner rather than later. Another one that really just never heard of before. I was interested for a couple of things. It's got Terence Stamp. It is produced by Amicus. It is The Mind of Mr. Soames, and this is a bonkers plot. It's also got Robert Vaughn in it as well. The plot of this one is about a man who's been comatose since birth, and Robert Vaughn plays a doctor who manages to wake him up in his mid-30s, and you now have this person in an adult body who is primarily a baby. The trailer looks great. It looks really kind of atmospheric, really kind of weird and kind of off-kilter. Entirely my cup of tea. Next up, we'll just dive into this. They're all ridiculously well packaged. Got to appreciate that. Next one up is Footsteps in the Fog. Now I think this is one that is ready to go out of print pretty soon. This is all about a man who has murdered his wife, and the maid of the house finds out all about it and begins to blackmail him into having a romantic relationship with her, because you really want to have an affair with someone that's just killed his wife. It looks really quite good. There's some good performances on show in the trailer. A nice idea of a story, nice little cat and mouse, building of suspense and that throughout it as well. I'm kind of curious about this one. Like I said, this one I think went out of print during the sale, so quite happy to finally get a copy of it. Go into the next package. Now this is one of those movies that I was not interested at all. It was a complete sale purchase. I just had no interest in it whatsoever, but I decided to delve into it anyway, and that is The Effects of Gamma Rays on the Man in the Moon Marigolds. Now this is based off a play about a kind of eccentric woman who is raising 2 kids on her own and kind of struggles with it. Other than that, I don't know much about it, other than it was produced and directed by Paul Newman, which makes me mildly curious. But if this wasn't in the sale, this is one that I would probably have bypassed. It just didn't seem to interest me at all. I will watch it since I have picked it up. I'm curious to see Newman in the directing chair, to see what he brings to this kind of thing. But as for the story, I don't know if I'm going to like it. Sometimes you get drawn into these kind of movies, they catch you off guard and they're better than you first expect. So we'll wait and see. Next up is the extremely wacky looking Little Murders, directed by Alan Arkin, starring Elliot Gould, 1971. I kind of like this era, Elliot Gould. I checked out the trailer a couple of times, read a few synopses on it. It just sounds weird and wacky. The musical cues within the trailer were odd. You don't get an idea of the story or kind of what's happening. It just looks different, which kind of makes it a little bit interesting for me. The fact that Alan Arkin directs it as well is another interesting point for me. We'll jump into the last two pickups here. So we have Born of Fire. Now this looks like a really weird one where some things happen to the son. An astrologist and a musician are drawn to this place where they are looking for this man who may not quite be a man, someone who is a master flutist, I believe. I don't know if I've picked this up properly, who seems to be evil incarnate, who is drawing on the end of the world, trying to blow it up. And these two mismatched people are drawn there to try and get locked into this one. Now, I believe this is a kind of drawn out movie. It's not for anybody who's looking for quick thrills, but if you want drawn into a story with a little bit of atmosphere and spooky goings on, this is the one for you. And another one I picked up, along with Missing, the two I was really interested in, really desperate to see, was Absolution. This one is Richard Burton starring as a priest in a school, and it just really ticked all of the boxes of things that I liked. I loved the idea of this child confessing to a priest about committing a murder, turns out to be fake, then goes back in and confesses again, only this time there is a body where he says he is, and he kind of has the priest because of the nature of the confessional. He can't tell anybody what has happened, and the boy's kind of using it to taunt him and allude to more deaths that may be coming. It looks kind of twisted. It looks as if Richard Burton is stuck in a situation that he just has no way out of, and it just looks twisted in all the kind of fun ways. So there we have it, 7 movies that I picked up in the indicator sale. A couple that I'm wary of, one that I will get to eventually, but I'm no rush. A couple there like The Mind of Mr. Soames, Absolution, Missing, that I'm going to get to a lot quicker. Little Murders is one that's really curious as well, and that's what I picked up. If you got anything in the indicator sale, I'd love for you to just drop a comment in the comment box below. Let me know what you got, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.